A lot more to talk to you about. That's why it took me a little while to tell you what's been going on in my life. I really am happy to be up here and able to touch base with a lot of the newer members in here. What I do, it's very tough for anyone to refer out a used car salesman. I don't know how you would do it, basically, except if you know someone that's a used car and you think he's a nice guy, you say he's a really nice guy. I don't know where that's going to get you in referring someone to me. I don't think that's going to work. It's very important that if you're going to refer someone to me, if you found someone, that you need to know what I do, and what I do is so totally different than what any other person that I know in Sacramento does. And what is different about it is that the pricing of the vehicle is just very automatic. The customer is going to buy the car at wholesale numbers, and those numbers I give to the client prior to any search or anything that we go and do. And everything I make from a profit standpoint is based on a fee. So it's a very, very simple process. There's only a couple things a client needs to have or know in order to have the process work. They need to know the vehicle that they want to buy. I don't try and influence people on the vehicle that they're trying to buy at all. The only thing I might say, if they do land on a vehicle that I know maybe has problems, I will probably suggest that they check Consumer's Report, look that vehicle up, and make a decision by what you read there. I go by Consumer's Report a lot. And but anyway, the one thing is they need to know the car they want, and the only other thing is to have some patience. And sometimes the car is available in a week, maybe 2 at the most. Sometimes it takes a month. But when you're dealing from a price, I can go find anyone a car in an instant. If you want to just pay an average retail, I can do it immediately. I can start knocking on new car dealers' doors. I can go in and buy from the inventory. I've done so many used car managers in Sacramento that have come up and said, if you ever need anything, call me. We stand at the same place and buy the car. And we have no reason, I feel guilty working with a new car dealer on a used car. It happens, but very seldom. 1 out of 100 times, one out of 100 cars, maybe. So what I do is I go out, buy the car at auction. You know ahead of time what it's going for. We touch base on the car. And the main thing I'm doing, once I have a referral and once I have a commitment to get a car, I am looking to make this the best experience I possibly can for the client. And I've always done that. And what I'm looking for is a referral from that client because of the way the process worked for them. I do everything that a new car dealer does. Everything. From financing, to trade-ins, to extended warranties. I don't push extended warranties. You never hear, the only thing I will ever say, do you do extended warranties? I ask the client that. Some do, some don't. I don't push it. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I don't try and sell you on it. It's just a matter. If you go to a new car dealer, so they work very hard to sell you on it. That's where a lot of the profit structure is. So anyway, that's basically what I do. The cars that I get, when the client picks them up, that car needs to be impeccable in my mind. I've had people buy a car and say, don't detail the car. And it bothers me. And even though they're probably right, because they want to, for whatever reason, they're going to use it in commercial business or something like that. But if I want that car when the customer picks it up to just be absolutely perfect, impeccable, 100%, I want that customer to be able to walk around the car and can find nothing that's negative about the car. The one thing I do know today, new car dealers are selling cars they've never sold before, marginal cars. The cars that I buy haven't been painted on. Kind of cleans everything up. Hasn't been in if a car's been in an accident, it's been painted on, so it's real simple. The only place maybe that you're looking at, maybe a bumper, we'll paint bumpers. And it's pretty automatic. You touch a bumper today, get the scratch on it. The bumper needs to be painted. And I get them very inexpensively. It isn't the job that Rob does. I assure you, it's not as good a job as Rob does. But as long as they don't go out and bang it the second time, you're probably just fine. But it's going to happen in any repaint. Rob will probably replace the bumper. but my customer doesn't want to pay what it takes to replace the bumper. They'll take the chance on a load nick or something to save the difference in the money. One thing that's going on today, and we just made a mention this morning in the meeting, financing today is so simple, so simple. 100% financing. If you have good credit, 100%. I have had, in the last couple of months, I've had 2 people come in, they were gonna write checks. They ended up financing everything because the money is so cheap. And they'll finance the whole car, tax, license, everything. So just something to think about. If you're looking to purchase a car, you can put that in your memory and think about that. If the rates go up, that might change. Then you don't want to finance the whole thing. But anyway, what I want to do a little bit is open this up to some questions or something. We've got a couple minutes left. Yes, Paul?
Now, I just want to make a comment that referred Dave to multiple clients, and every one of them is very happy. The latest one, the car he bought was not as advertised at the auction. Go back to the auction, leave the auction, make it right. So, thank you, Dave.
Oh, that happens.
Do you do motorcycles by any chance?
I don't do motorcycles or motorhomes or that type of thing. So, one of the important things, hi, Rick.
Yeah, on the same order as Paul there, I've had a chance through the years of knowing Dave here with LeTip of referring him to many people to get cars taken care of. And what he says here, he's a used car salesman, right? But what he says here is true. So, I mean, everybody I referred him to has been very happy, provides the product they want, reasonably priced, and just a great guy, too. Thanks.
Think about it this way. You're my sales force. You're my friends. You're my family. If I screw one of my family members, this entire family's gonna know about it. Don't think I don't know that? Trust me, I'm very aware of that. I'm very tuned into that.
Me and my family, I don't know, we're probably up around 10 cars with you, I think, somewhere in there. And one of my favorite stories, the way I sell Dave, is say, look, my grandmother needed a car. And who would send their grandmother to a used car dealer by herself? She's a single old grandmother. I said, Grandma, just call Dave. I don't need to be there. And Dave got her car. I mean, and she's being taken care of. You can see your grandmother to Dave. And
She still have that car?
She still has the car. She still looks great.
Ford Taurus.
No.
Wasn't it? What was it?
Toyota. It was like 10 years ago. Well, she's 92, still driving.
Oh, that's why it's lasted. It's a Toyota. Okay. But anyway, thank you very much, LeTip. You've been a very huge, important part of my life. Thank you.